Hey, welcome to Travel Tuesday Happy Hour, where we interview dope people doing dope things with one thing in common, the love for travel. We have a great guest lined up. Grab a drink. Stay tuned. What's going on, travel fam? If you ever thought about starting a podcast, check out Anchor. Anchor is free. Anchor will provide you tools to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor will also distribute your podcast to multiple streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Everything you need right in one app. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Out, please let me know.
You good? You just trying to get that light. I see how you doing.
You feel me?
I see how you doing it. Go ahead.
Don't mind the forehead. I'm trying to get adjusted real quick.
Blame Corona for everything.
So what's up, y'all? My name is Munchie, the plug. You can follow me on Instagram. I will drop the at the bottom. I do a number of things. First and foremost, I am a public health professional. I am the chair of the Black Day Planning Committee of New Jersey. So happy Haitian Flag Day, happy Haitian Heritage Month. To all y'all, yes, I'm out here getting my vitamin D. But what most importantly, I want to make everyone understand the importance of the information that we provided. Why is it important to do the census? It's not just about being counted. It's about allocating money for our hospitals, our essential workers, and community centers. Think about, your roads being fixed. All of this has something to do with funding, right? We are in difficult times. Take a second to think about where you actually investing your dollars during this time. I want people to take this time to really step back while shelter places. Think about the number of small Black businesses you want to get back to when you get back, whatever they want to call normalcy. I don't call it normalcy. Going back to normal. I think there'll be a change. There's a new norm. I think change is important in life. Disruption is good so that we can do something new, like a new foundation. So that's important. So yeah, get counted. Make sure when you do the census, it's literally only 9 questions. The census does not ask about citizenship, and I think that's really a concern for people of color, people who are undocumented, people of Haitian descent, not just Haitian descent, but minorities and those who are not U.S. American citizens. That's one. But aside from that, I love to travel, and traveling as
hold up before we get there. Chill. Let me look, man. You're not the boss here. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a boss in these streets, but you're not a boss here. This is my show. All right, it's my show.
I just want to say I'm also travel because I'm like, wow, everybody got this background in travel. No,
listen. I'm gonna tell you this, right? So it's not a matter of everybody have a background of traveling. I think everybody has a love of travel, right? Whether you go from state to state, internationally. My thing is to give people a platform to talk about themselves, to talk about what they're doing. It just happens that it's a Travel Tuesday, right? So I don't want you to feel pressured to have to, I'm gonna get to it. Give me some time. You know what I mean? But it is Haitian Heritage Month, right? And I really want to make sure that people understand like what it means. So tell me, what does it mean to be Haitian?
Ooh, what it means to be Haitian? To me, adopting the culture, the heritage, what it means to be Haitian is to actually take the time out to learn your history. Big about learning your history and understanding what happened in the past so you can know what's taking place currently and how to is it too much?
What happened? Can
you still hear me?
Yeah, you're a little low, but I got good ears.
Okay, great. So
you went out. You just went out on me a little bit. So whatever you were doing, don't do it. Okay. Don't Teddy Riley me. Come on, simple is best. Come on, let's go.
But you said don't Teddy Riley me. You but to be Haitian, learning my history. One thing that I do love to do as the chair of my organization, I call my elders, I actually
You're breaking up. I'm not sure exactly why, but your audio is breaking up. So you might have to just.
Okay, y'all got it.
All right, got you.
So what it means to be aside from history, the culture. Of course, I love Haitian food, but as I was mentioning before that, I take the time to speak to my elders, understanding what took place in the community in the past, what worked, what didn't work. I think that's important for us to do. Learning about what occurred in Haitian, not just, go back to the earthquake and what occurred in the 90s, but taking the time to understand these.
I can't hear you.
What took place in the Haitian-American War and afterwards, because what people fail to realize is that this was trying to build an empire, an empire. And I stress this time was trying to build an empire to make sure that people around the world was free. So the country to free people, whether it was in the Caribbean, South America, Europe, and Africa.
Okay. So what got you into travel? What made you want to travel?
I've always been type to step out of my comfort zone. The first place I traveled to was Cuba, and
I don't think it's Munchie's background. It's mine. My dad has a Domino's friend. So unfortunately, the only space that I do want to do this in, he wants to play Domino's in. So
I was like, is that Domino's?
Yeah, so I apologize, everybody. I'm not gonna tell him to go.
Hey, Izzy.
I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm just gonna take this L. But go ahead.
So it was about seeing different places. For me, it was more so the culture. So just stepping out of comfort
zone. Okay. And so has being Haitian while traveling had any impact on you?
Yes. So when I went to people were like, oh, you're American, and I guess someone overheard me speaking Creole to someone, and they were just so shocked, and they were like, oh my God, you're Haitian, and the person enlightened me on the Haitian population in Cuba, where they were located. I don't remember the name of the town, but then just talked about the richness of the Haitian culture, and then they brought me back to how I read a lot about the close relationship, and besides the fact, outside of the transatlantic slavery, the cultures are very similar. The food that we eat, the style of dance, the people, the religion. A lot of people in Cuba, they still they practice Santeria.
Mm-hmm.
We all know as voodoo or black magic things.
I mean, that's what it's labeled, but
yeah.
I mean,
they still, at the end of the day, they still have the African roots.
Right. Okay. So now, as a Haitian, are you first generation or second? Or
I'm first generation.
Okay. So what's your favorite Haitian dish?
My moulin.
My moulin. Oh, you real Haitian.
No shame.
You real Haitian.
You see, I didn't say bleu because I love bleu too.
Oh man. Okay. So like, give me top 5.
Okay, so it has to be my moulin, bleu, legume, and like I don't put meat in my legumes. My moulin, bleu, legume, sauce, definitely sauce, hands down. Like specifically, And another Haitian dish. Is it no, it's not pizza me. I'm trying to think. What do I eat often? I would probably say sauce France, the green one.
Okay, okay, okay.
So those are like my top five. But what I do like is to put pois rouge in my bleu.
Okay, okay.
Poulet pois rouge, it's bleu and pois rouge. So
Oh, okay, okay.
that is top five.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So we gonna
before y'all slander me like, oh my God. Like
nah, you gotta try it. Bland Rouge is pretty good.
oh,
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
try it. I love
Yeah.
it.
So, how has COVID-19 kind of impacted life, right? You do a lot of this work in the community, which you are really hands-on. You're really boots on the ground when it comes to Haitian Flag Day, working with all the different municipalities across New Jersey, making sure that everyone can coordinate so that events don't overlap, right? In addition to that, there's life, there's work, there's travel. So, kind of tell us how has COVID-19 kind of impacted your lifestyle in a bit?
I would say at first, everyone didn't really take it, as it's okay, cool, we hear it. But it was until it started to hit close to home, people that I know were losing parents, loved ones, uncles, cousins, and it just really showed that, oh wow, this is real. And at one point in time, it felt like almost every day I was hearing about someone new. I make sure that I'm practicing normalcy by continuing to wake up the same time that I wake up every day. I make sure I wake up, as if I'm going to work. I wake up, I shower. I may break my fast, or I'll sit out in the sun. I'll check in for work. I'll have breakfast, and during my lunch, I make sure like I'm in the sun. When it comes to going out, I limit where I go. There are some days I am working at the Keene testing site, so I'm there 3 days a week. And then right after, I come home for lunch, and I work from home. Take the rest of the day for working from home. But I'm making sure that I was earlier during COVID, I was making sure that I was checking on friends and family. Still do, but I noticed that as people started to adapt, I took a step back. But I had family who couldn't get out of the house. Or I was dropping food off on the doorstep, things of that nature, and that's what I challenge people to do. Like, if you're capable and if you're able to go to the supermarkets, go, but make sure you are thinking of your elders, making sure that you are checking on them, those who may have compromised conditions and things of that nature. So once I started to that, it was like, okay, making sure I'm practicing social distancing, washing my hands when I come home, and things of that nature. So it was rough in the beginning, but like in life, as there are new changes, you have to learn to adapt and adjust.
Yeah, and it's important, it's just, especially for two of my future guests, Alexis and Shiz, had their live yesterday, and one of the things that well, not yesterday, but previous, one of the things that people forget is the mental health during this time. Continue to doing things like you were doing before, to kind of keep your mind from being stuck. You know what I mean? And being put into, like, in some people's cases, a depressive state. So I appreciate that. So how about the DZUME stuff and all the other projects that you have going on?
So with Haitian Heritage Month and DZUME, what we end up doing was that because we couldn't meet, we couldn't gather in person, of course. So what we did is that we did a call to action called the Haitian leaders and elected officials in the state. We got them to basically give us our blessing, give us their blessing in terms of standing in solidarity with us as we raise the flag in one town on May 18th. So we did that yesterday in East Orange with Councilman Brooks and Lenius, and Mayor Ted Green, Union Haitian-American Civic Association, and the West Orange Human Rights Commission. So the three towns came together to do that, but we made sure that we contacted every town and their leaders to get their blessings so we can mention their names during the program. That way, it showed that we were still practicing what our motto says on our flag, Union fait la force. So,
dope. So, what you got coming up? You know, I mean, the outside might open up soon. I know you wavy one. You know what I mean? What's a project that you got coming up that you want people to follow, and you know, maybe what's your next trip?
So my next project is my third Pan Cafe installation. You'll see that on my organization's page, Haitian Flag Day Planning Committee of New Jersey, which I am texting in right now. Please take an opportunity to click like and share that page. The next session will be on parenting, divorce, and marriage. So we talk about education in the past. We talked about grief. We talked about faith. But I believe it's important for us to talk about the relationships in the home. For those who may or may not know, during COVID-19, the domestic violence cases spiked. Okay, you have a spike in domestic violence cases. You have a spike in family conflict. You have a spike in mental health illnesses and things like that. And you know, we want to make sure that people are aware of the emotional support services that are offered in the state of New Jersey. And I had posted the COVID link earlier, but if you get a chance, please scroll up and click the link. It's covid19.nj.gov.
Okay. And I have been honored to be a co-host for Putting My Cheese Back on My Cracker, which is a podcast on mental health. Definitely would like to have you as a guest from the public health industry to kind of talk about the different tools that are available for people, especially when in our community, you know that it's a struggle to find the appropriate tools and resources to address the issues that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. So definitely appreciate you. Thank you very much. Anything else that you need people to know?
Be sure to just follow me, and I'm also on Twitter, same Instagram. Follow me there. You can also find me on LinkedIn, my first and last name, which is posted in my bio.
All right, bet. Well, I appreciate you for jumping on. All right, I'll talk to you later. You have a good one.
Another dope conversation. Keep traveling and stay safe. Until next time, peace.